Welcome back to So You're Interested In, the show where I break down an artist's discography in order to give you, the viewer, the best possible jumping off point in order to get into their catalog. And on this installment, we'll be diving into the hardcore stylings of Title Fight. But before we talk about Title Fight, I would like to talk about my friends over at Backflip Magazine. Backflip Magazine is your ticket to premium brain stimulation. Whether you need a nudge to pursue your creative passions, a pinch of inspiration to keep you focused, or a serving of world-class entertainment to go with your morning coffee, Backflip Magazine brings you perspectives that encourage you to live an extraordinary life. Look out for issue number 1 coming in February of 2023. For updates, announcements, and a chance to win some merch, you can go right ahead and check out their website at www.backflipmagazine.com, or you can follow them on Instagram as well at Backflip Magazine. And now, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Title Fight was founded in Kingston, Pennsylvania, and since their inception, they have released some of the most beloved post-hardcore music in the aughts and 2010s. Finding new ways to revolutionize and evolve in their hardcore soundscape, Title Fight dipped their toes into many a genre during their time together. They made some timeless music that is still enjoyed by tons of people to this very day, despite the fact that the band broke up years ago. So to help you get into this fantastic outfit, I'll be recommending 2 albums and 3 individual tracks that I think will ease you into Title Fight's discography. That's enough dilly-dallying, let's talk about the albums. The first album to check out from Title Fight is their 2011 LP, Shed. With an abundance of raspy emotional vocals and heavy-ass riffs, Shed is a sucker punch from opening till close. The title track is the epitome of what I just explained. The vocals are strained beyond belief, as if every single ounce of energy was just squeezed out during its recording. On the complete opposite side of things, the song Safe in Your Skin is a slow burner that emphasizes every single note that's played. The beauty and mystery of Safe in Your Skin eventually fades away into the much more energetic Where Am I? Sounding a lot like Sunny Day Real Estate along with other Midwest emo bands, this song is totally rooted in emo. It's straining, loving, and lamenting all at once, swelling up all of these feelings into this emotional stew. Finally, I want to touch on the explosive cut 27. The shrieks that open up this song are a clear indicator of what you're getting into with this track as the hardcore stylings come bursting onto the scene. Not to mention, this track carries a lot of weight in its lyrics, as it's all about Ned Rustin's father being on the operating table and the uncertainty that we feel when somebody is under for surgery. All in all, Shed is a fantastic LP, one that freshes up the post-hardcore scene with their killer performances and incredible songwriting. The last album that this band ever released is their 2015 LP Hyperview, and you absolutely must check this one out. Moving into new sonic frontiers, Hyperview is almost exclusively a shoegaze project on every track, which is kind of wild. You can tell that there are still aspects of hardcore in their music, but these concepts are strained and stretched to form something brand new. On the song Chlorine, you are first introduced to this brand new sonic playground. This track does still have some speed with it though, chugging along like a cog in the machine, making this sound still feel familiar to all the other Title Fight songs that you've heard thus far. By the time that you get to Your Pain Is Mine Now, the shoegaze mindset has completely sunk in. The jangly and fuzzed guitars are exquisite, while the vocals lull you to sleep like a glass of warm milk before bed. There's this awesome, otherworldly section in the instrumental towards the end of the song that envelops and transforms this track. Liar's Love is a personal favorite track from this album. Featuring one of the heavier instrumentals on this album, Liar's Love has a bit of an edge to it. It's meatier, denser, and it really packs a punch. Certainly not a song to skip over if you ask me. Hyperview is a wonderful album that proves that Title Fight is able to continue to grow and evolve in their sound over time, making them a fantastic group. If only we were able to get one more record out of them to really see where they're going next. Anywho, that will conclude the album, so let's get started on the tracks. The first track you should hear is Symmetry from their EP, The Last Thing You Forget. I won't sugarcoat it, this song is just a killer hardcore cut. The hook is begging you to join along in the tirade of screams. The instrumental is tight and efficient, leaving no room for anything else to breathe. It's suffocating, it's in your face, and generally, it is hard as shit. It doesn't reinvent the wheel by any means, but Symmetry is a required listen for any new incoming Title Fight fans. Another standout cut from this great group is Head in the Ceiling Fan from their 2012 LP, Floral Green. In the complete opposite field of Symmetry entry, Head in the Ceiling Fan can most generally be categorized as shoegaze. The guitar strikes are methodic and the percussion is deliberate, while the vocals are whiny and nearly unintelligible. It's a wonderful emotional opus that brings out some of the strongest assets that Title Fight has to offer. If you like the sounds of Hyperview, then odds are you'll also dig Head in the Ceiling Fan. Finally, I'd be quite the dickhead if I didn't mention Blush from their 2013 EP Spring Songs. This cut kicks off the EP with heavy riffs and relentless vocals. Everything about the construction of this song just feels so satisfying for some reason. I mean, obviously it's a great track, that's why I'm talking about it here, but Blush is so concise, direct, and valid. I would even go as far to say that this is one of Title Fight's best songs, so please, please, please be sure to give Blush a spin. And that will wrap up my video on Title Fight. All of the albums and tracks that I've talked about here will be in the video description box below. If you scroll down even further, you can head down to the comments section and let me know if this is the first time that you've ever heard of Title Fight. Maybe you took my recommendations and liked them or disliked them. Whatever it is, leave a comment below. Maybe you're a Title Fight super fan and I screwed up all the picks here. Maybe I just didn't even choose a single song correctly. I'm just that much of a moron. Well, once again, you can tell me in the comments section. While you're down there, you can also make sure to recommend or suggest any artists that you'd like to see covered on this show. As a friendly reminder, I do have a bit of a backlog built up at this point, but that does not mean that you cannot suggest anything because I will take your recommendations seriously. Anyway, subscribe for more videos just like this every single week, along with a show called Stacks of Wax that comes out around once a month at this point, where I go through my record collection and show off what I have alphabetically and just really flex that vinyl muscle. All of the info that you're going to need for Backflip Magazine will be in the video description box as well, so you can go check that out. And as I said, please be on the lookout for their first ever issue coming in February of 2023. That does seem to be just about everything. I will drop this little tidbit here that I will probably be doing a record giveaway in the very near future, so be on the lookout for that. If you made it this far in that video, then congratulations, you now know that information. And yeah, we'll just close out this video. Make sure to go and support your local record store, something I'm about to do as soon as this video is over. Please make sure to support the local artists in your area as well, and until I see you next time, happy listening.